So instead of doing my work, which I need to be doing, I made a TikTok.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I'm a little lost, but fair enough.
I have no fucking clue what you just said, but hell yeah, man, I'm gonna speak my truth.
Hello, it is officially day 1 of my quarantine. I'm excited to share with you what being quarantined is like, as well as still having to go to law school class for this week and then study for finals. And I'm currently unpacking. I actually arrived last night, but I was honestly too tired to do any vlogging. That was actually the end of last week's vlog. But yeah, so I'm currently unpacking, and then I'll give you a little tour of my space. All right, you guys ready to see my little quarantine tour? So first, I only go between my room and the bathroom, which is this. And then whenever I come into the bathroom, I wear a mask. All right, so when you first come in, we've got some PPE because I wear a mask whenever I leave my room, and then just some Lysol alcohol, and then my bed, and then my desk where I'm doing all my work. All my textbooks are up there. This is where I get ready in the morning. So this is just my vanity, which is an ironing board. And this is my little dining space. We got some drinks, some snacks. Yeah, that's basically it. This is where I'm spending the next 2 weeks. I spent an hour trying to update my computer so I can get it connected to this monitor. Cool. Good morning. Happy day 2 of quarantine. The plan for today is to study contracts all day and to give this monitor thing another go. I got another HDMI cords. We'll see if it works. All right, so I tried the second cord. It doesn't work. I think I might just have to give up on this monitor and use just a separate monitor that's just not connected to my Mac. But at least I'll have my notes up still. Okay, so I just spent 3 hours on a Zoom call going over contracts with 2 people in my section, which is, I think, really helpful. I think all my profs recommend this, and I think it's a great recommendation, is to talk through all the concepts with someone in your section and to take turns basically explaining it to each other, because if you're able to explain something, that means you really understand it. But yeah, so that was really helpful. My brain is just so tired of contracts, but today is the contracts day, so we're gonna keep going through these slides. So I think I might have turned my laptop on and off 50 times since last night, and I've tried 3 separate monitors and it won't work. So did I give up on that? A little bit of a more real check-in. I finished my contracts call at around 5. That was 3 hours on call, and then it is currently around 7. I have done no work since then. My brain is just like, it's hard for me to focus. It's tired, and like my break, like any break I can take, is going to lie down in my bed that's right beside my desk because I'm in quarantine. So not fun. I think I'm gonna eat something and then try and refocus on my slides again. But yeah, and here I thought I would be productive the entire time I was in quarantine. Not the case. So I just spent an hour making my Mac cute instead of doing any actual work, but look how cute. Just went through 2 more contracts PowerPoints, 6 more to go. I think we're gonna head to bed. So that's it for today. Very contracts heavy. I have class tomorrow morning. Good morning, happy Monday. Yes, if you're wondering, I will be wearing this every day. Today's a little bit of a packed day. I have contracts first thing. I have a lunch meeting at lunch. That would make sense. I have torts after, and then I also have a tutoring session. So yeah. Okay, so I just finished my lunchtime panel, which was about European summer jobs. As you guys know, I really want to work abroad this summer. Hopefully with COVID, that's still the case, but I'd like to have some kind of international experience. And Europe is definitely on the top of my list. I have torts in a couple minutes, but right now I'm trying to organize all my notes. So that's what this mess is. Hole punch secured for all my notes. Okay, so finished organizing all my notes. Can you tell which binder is contracts? It's the big one. Okay, so I just finished my little tutoring stash. Also wrote my tweets for Women Also Know Law, which is this. It's just this Twitter page that highlights women in academia. We love that. Anyways, so now I'm back on the contracts PowerPoint grind. I really want to finish typing out all the notes from the PowerPoints today, which is, I think maybe overambitious, but we'll see. Also, I'm making my study plan for the next 3 weeks until exams are done, so I need to make that today. So I forgot that I had actual readings to do for tomorrow, and that classes are not done yet. So I'm gonna do that now. I think that's just a function of being at home and feeling in the exam mode, even though I still have class left. Just got out of the shower. Time to get cracking on these contracts PowerPoints. This makes me look like, I don't know, but it keeps my hair out of my face while it dries, so I look like a little grandma. Good morning. I just finished contract, so I guess it's almost noon. Good noon. I got up this morning to do my makeup and feel a bit more put together. It's the second last day of class. Feels a little bit weird. I have Civ Pro later today, and today the goal is to really get through my contract slides. I still have to do readings for tomorrow, but they're not that long just because it's the last day of class tomorrow. I can't imagine that they would give us a lot of work. Yeah. About to do Civ Pro. Wow, I always feel so much better when my makeup is done. I feel much more ready to take on the day. Just finished Civ Pro. I have office hours in like 20 minutes that I want to go to ask him some questions before the semester finishes, because he told us he's not answering any questions as soon as the last day of class happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you my study schedule. All right. So I have 3 exams. My first one is on the 4th, which is torts. And then I have one on the 9th, which is contracts. And then my last one is on the 14th, which is Civ Pro. So it's going to be pretty torts intensive until my actual torts exam. But I'm going to have some days where I work on contracts and Civ Pro just because I don't want to leave all that until after my torts exam in case I don't have enough time. And then I have my torts exam, and then it's just full-time contracts until my contracts exam. And then after contracts is I start Civ Pro, Civ Pro, Civ Pro. And then as soon as my Civ Pro exam is done, I gotta start applying to jobs because jobs actually open December 1st. So yeah. So someone gave me this kind of method of working backwards. So if Civ Pro is my last exam, I want to do some studying for that first. So I don't feel like super pressured to do that after my first 2 exams, because like what if I miscalculated, and then don't have enough time to study for Civ Pro after those exams. So study Civ Pro first, and then contracts second, which is my second exam, and then the days before torts I focus really on torts, and then after torts I still have time to study for contracts and Civ Pro, but at least I'm not like leaving everything until after my torts exam. And I think that was a good idea, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so just finished office hours. The class bids came out, so we bid on our classes for next semester a couple weeks ago, and we just got the results. Surprisingly, I got the forensic science seminar, which I'm really excited about. I did not expect to get that, but the issue is because I got that, I can't take international arbitration anymore because the two conflict. So now I'm currently in international refugee law, which is interesting, but not super relevant to what I want to do immediately after law school. So now I don't know whether I should stay in the course which is forensic science, which is super interesting and also an easier grade, and also do international refugee law, which is also interesting, but neither of those two are relevant to what I would like to do right after law school. So it wouldn't be a benefit in summer job interviews, or if I want to switch to international arbitration. I want to think about that. Oh my god, it is almost 10 and I just finished my readings for tomorrow, which first of all feel really weird because I'm officially done my readings for this semester. Like, tomorrow's the last day of classes. I have no more readings to get through. It feels kind of weird, but I don't think it's properly processed yet just because I have so much work to do still for exams. I still have to do all my contract slides that I was supposed to get done today. And earlier, instead of being productive, I laid down. Love that for me. So that's how it's going. But it's about 10 p.m. Officially finished my readings for tomorrow and feeling okay. A little bit weird. Gotta have a dramatic closing of the textbook. I need a little bit of a screen time break, but I'm not sure what to do. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's officially the last day of class. Isn't that crazy? I have contracts, torts, and CIFRO all for the last time today. That feels so weird. I'm almost 1/6 of the way done law school, but these are like fundamental law school classes that I'm done with learning. I mean, some of the exams, but that's so weird. So yeah, I have contracts first. Someone came up with this really great idea of changing all of our Zoom backgrounds to the same Zoom background that the prof does. So I'm really excited to try and do that. Feels definitely very weird. Yeah, happy last day of class. It's official. I'm done classes for my first semester of law school. Isn't that crazy? At the end of each class, all the profs said like a really cute little thing, but in CivPro, it was like extra sweet. I don't know. So I'm a little bit emotional. And then I read this Humans of New York post that someone sent me and I cried for like 2 minutes. So, oh my God, COVID? No. So a little bit emotional. I don't have time to be emotional. I mean, okay, I'm sure there's always time to be emotional, but I have so much work to do. So I, every night for the past like 4 days, I've been saying I have to get through contracts. I have to get through contracts today. I don't have reading to do tomorrow, so that gives me a lot of extra time that has to happen because I have to get on CivPro still. I have to do towards, but yeah, so classes are officially done. I feel a little bit weird, but I don't really have the time or the mental capacity to process it. Okay, so instead of doing my work, which I need to be doing, I made a TikTok and then I shared it as an Instagram reel, and I thought that Instagram wouldn't put it on your feed if you select don't put it on your feed, but they did anyways. So now I've just exposed the fact that I make TikToks to all my friends. Anyways, but you know what? I'm in quarantine. I get an excuse. I'm going to properly sit down and do my contract slides now because I've been saying that I would do that for like the past 3 hours. Okay, so Wednesday night check-in. Almost forgot what day it was for a sec. We're making decent progress through these contracts notes. Not the best, but not the worst. My mom came through with the snack. Love moms. I'm drinking some coffee, which I'm not sure is the best idea. It's like 10 right now, but back to contracts. Taking a little bit of break from contracts, do some general social media stuff. There's a lot of great law-themed Instagram accounts out there that provide a lot of great resources for law students, law school applicants, law school grads, and I'm just doing some work for them. So just sending in like a little bit of a day in my life kind of story thing for one, and then this like just introduction thing for the other. I really love accounts like this. I love the legal kind of social media community a lot. But yeah, so check them out. I'll link a bunch in the description. Check them out if you haven't yet. I'm trying to get my video out for the day, and then I have contract slides to get through still. I've been saying I need to get through these like all week. Will today be the day? I don't know. Just finished dinner. I spent like half an hour talking to my friend Farzan, who is going to law school in the UK, and we basically just exchanged voice messages for like a really long time. It was really nice to talk to a friend who I haven't really talked to in a while, who also haven't seen in a while, who is far away, and but yeah, it was nice to have some social interaction quarantine. Now back to this contracts grind. Just got out of the shower, back on the contracts grind. Good morning, happy Friday. It's officially the last day of my first week of quarantine, if that makes sense. I'm kind of over it, but it is what it is. I'm officially done classes, so it's really just in the studying grind. And I've been struggling a little bit with being productive, but we'll make do. So it's actually currently like 11. I got out of bed super late because I went to bed super late because, I don't know, sometimes you're just in the grind of things at night and you just don't want to stop. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat like a breakfast, lunch, brunch kind of thing and then get back to work. I'm having one of those days where it's just like feeling kind of sad for no reason. Mental health really said I'm a dip. So I'm studying in bed. I just feel like that's like my compromise because I feel like I just want to be in bed all day, but I have work to do. So I have all my notes with me. Yeah, that's my Friday check-in. Oh my god, I am finally done my contract slides. I was supposed to have finished this like 3 days ago. Okay, let's get really real for a sec. I know on my vlogs, it seems like I'm super productive. I'm like working all the time. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna record myself on my phone on TikTok for 2 hours, you know? Like, I don't really show you guys when I'm wasting time for no reason or I'm just like lying in bed for no reason. So obviously you guys only see me working, but as you can tell by the fact that I've been working on this one task for like 5 days, I haven't been very productive. And you know, sometimes it just happens. Like sometimes mentally or you're not able to get yourself to focus, and that's something I've been struggling with a lot this quarantine. I think it's also just has to do with the fact that, you know, I'm in quarantine, so it can be hard to just really focus. But this is finally done. It feels like a relief. My anxiety is starting a little bit bad because like I'm not working when I should be working, and like because I'm like so stressed about it that I don't want to work. It's a mess. But yeah, so I'm really glad that this kind of one task is done. It feels like I accomplished something, even though it took me way longer than I expected. But yeah, just to be really real for a sec, it took me this long because I just kept like, I would wake up in the morning and then I just would be unproductive for hours just on my phone, on YouTube, on Netflix. It's just, but hopefully finishing this task means that we're, you know, back on track, back on the productive grind. Yeah. My mom made me a smoothie. I'm gonna do torts now because that's my first exam, so I should really work on that. Alright, you guys, that's basically my first week of quarantine. It's honestly been a little bit soul-sucking. We finished all our classes for the semester, so now we just have exams to go, which is honestly terrifying, but we're making do. Hopefully we have a more productive week next week. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and keep an eye out for next week's vlog.